Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for 29th of November. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First is, which edition of the Indo-Pacific Region Dialogue was held in New Delhi? So tell me, which edition of the Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue was held in New Delhi? So this IPRD, that is Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue for 2023, this was the fifth edition, right? This was the fifth edition of this dialogue that was held from 15th to 17th of November, and this was a 3-day long dialogue that was held in New Delhi. Correct? Where was this held? This was held in New Delhi. And remember, this was an apex level regional strategic dialogue of the Indian Navy held in New Delhi. Here you can see the theme on which it was held, and theme is important friends. That is geopolitical impacts upon Indo-Pacific maritime trade and connectivity. This is the theme for the 5th Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue held in New Delhi, and 4 MOUs were linked by this. And these 4 MOUs were signed by NMF. What is NMF? NMF is your National Maritime Foundation. Correct? Mark this. This is important. Then if we talk about Indian Navy, who is the Chief of Naval Staff? Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Headquarters is in New Delhi, and it was founded on 26th of January 1950. Then next tell me, recently which state has announced 35% reservation for women in government jobs? Right? In government jobs, 35% reservation were announced by which state government? It was by Madhya Pradesh. And compensation to mob lynched victims will also be provided by Madhya Pradesh only. Then a central tribal university. A central tribal university. This was recently aimed to be established where? So this central tribal university will be set up in Telangana. Where? In Telangana. Now we were discussing about 35% reservation of women in government jobs, right? But now tell me, how much percent reservation was announced by Bihar government for economically weaker section in judicial services? So Bihar, they have announced 10% reservation in EWS category for the judicial services. Next question. Which force conducted Net Polrex 9 of the Gujarat for assessing marine oil spill readiness? Right? We know that big oil tankers that are being carried by these ships, when they spill in water, it can be very dangerous, right? It will be very dangerous for the biodiversity in that particular area, because oil spilled will be not able to, there will be many reasons for that, right? One of the reasons will be when oil will be floating on the surface of the water because of the low density. Then you will be seeing that the sunlight won't be able to penetrate under it. Then all the birds, all the fishes will be consuming that oil, right? It will be upsetting their somewhat stomach and multiple of them will die. So in that particular area, those oil spills are very hazardous and they should not occur. If they are occurring, the cleaning process is becomes also very expensive, and it is a very disastrous situation for the or marine diversity, right? So question asked here is, which force they have recently conducted this net polrex 9 of Gujarat for assessing marine oil spill readiness. What is this net polrex? We will be seeing this in a bit, but remember it is ICG, that is your Indian Coast Guard, right? They have conducted this net polrex 9 of Gujarat coast for assessing marine oil spill readiness, right? The aim here is for various coordination and readiness of various agencies in responding to a marine oil spill, so that all the process can be done in a fast manner, right? There should not be any delay in cleanliness also. Here you will be seeing that it is Indian Coast Guard. They conducted this ninth edition of the National Level Pollution Response Exercise, that is NET-POL REX. National Level Pollution Response Exercise. It was on 24th and 25th of November, correct? And it was conducted where? At Wadinar Coast in Gujarat. This was in accordance with National Oil Spill Disaster Contingency Plan, and the aim here is to assess the coordination and readiness of various agencies in responding to a marine oil spill. Correct? Take a note of this. Remember, this was the ninth edition. If I ask you the 8th edition, right? Where was this held? This was held in Mormugao Harbour, that is in Goa, right? 8th edition was held in Goa in 2022, and this was the 9th edition that was held in 2023, where? At Gujarat coast and conducted by Indian Coast Guard. Next is, which country organized a 5-day millet festival in Indonesia to enhance food security with Asian nations? What is ASEAN stands for? That is Association of Southeast Asian Nations, right? And recently it was our country India, Indian mission to ASEAN, right? And it was with the collaboration with Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, correct? Because it is related to millets. This was held from 22nd to 26th of November. Location where this was held is Indonesia, right? Next thing, remember, this festival was inaugurated where? It was inaugurated in Jakarta, Indonesia, and the main aim of this festival was to raise awareness and create a market for millets and millet based products. It was basically to create a market for millet and millet related products, right? So this was the basic aim of this festival, millet festival, held in Indonesia by India. And in India too, it was held by which ministry? Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Then we know what is the international year of the millets. It is year 2023, and it was declared by our own Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right? So this is important, friends. Take a note of it. And these are the millets. This millets, if we talk about it, this is a very fibrous crop. It is very nutritious, right? Then apart from this, it can be grown in hardy conditions. Even Rajnath Singh, he urged our Indian forces to start consuming these millets in their day-to-day meals. Apart from this, if I ask you, tell me, recently, solar covered cycle track, solar, or we can say solar cycle track, will be set up by, or will be launched by, or will be developed by which city or which state? It will be developed by Hyderabad. Hyderabad, Telangana will be setting up this solar cycle track. Who has been re-elected, or which country has been re-elected as the president of Asia Pacific Institute? It is our India. India has been re-elected as the president of Asia Pacific Institute. Then tell me, where was the 16th edition of the Agriculture Science Congress held? Agriculture Science Congress. Where was the 16th edition of this held? It was in Kochi, Kerala. And we know Kerala became the first state to have hallmarking centers in all the districts of Kerala. Next, here you can see about the Asian India Millet Festival. This is a part of UN International Year of the Millets 2023. This festival includes exhibition, panel discussions and cooking workshops, and the exhibition also aims to foster collaboration between Asian countries, celebrate cultural and culinary diversity and promote sustainable millet practices. Next, Next is NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India. They have instructed payment applications to deactivate the inactive UPI ID by which date? We know that UPI was launched by NPCI, right? And there are multiple UPI IDs which are not in use, right? So all such UPI IDs will now be deactivated by the authority of or by the step taken by NPCI, right? All the payment apps will be deactivating the UPI IDs that are not in use right now. So this process will be done by when? By which date all these applications will be, or these UPI IDs will be deactivated? So it is by 31st of December. Remember, all these inactive UPI IDs will be deactivated. Correct? This measure is to be implemented by 31st of December 2023, and the applications will include such as your GPay, that is your Google Pay, Paytm and Phone Pay, right? Because these are the top holders of people who are using these UPI platforms, right? Next, here you can see it is NPCI, and they have directed all third-party application providers and payment service providers, banks, to deactivate the UPI IDs that have remained inactive for a period of 1 year or more. This measure is to be implemented by 31st of December 2023, and this includes apps like Google Pay, Paytm and Phone Pay. Also remember, here users will get notification via email or message before the deactivation of these UPI IDs. Right? Next, A-Help. This was launched by which state? Jharkhand has launched this A-Help. Lake Ladki. This is a scheme of Maharashtra government. World Food India. World Food India. It was launched where, or it was be organized where? It will be organized in Goa. Right? Who has topped the Huron rich list for India? So Mukesh Ambani secured the top spot in the Huron rich list, India. Right? Then who have launched? India Jewelry Shopping Festival. So India Jewelry Shopping Festival was launched by Nitin Gadkari. Next, CDSL becomes the first listed depository to register more than 10 crore Demat accounts. I repeat, CDSL, that is Central Depository Service India Limited, they became the first Indian depository to hold 10 crore active Demat accounts. Mark this important. I repeat, which is that depository that became the first listed depository to register more than 10 crore Demat accounts? It is CDSL, Central Depository Service Limited. Correct? And CDSL, this is the largest and the only listed depository of India, and it is a market infrastructure institution. It plays an important role in the capital market structure. This provides service to market participants such as exchanges, clearing, corporation, depository participants, issuers and investors. Correct? Then CDSL Ventures Limited, that is CVL, right? This is a wholly owned subsidiary of CDSL only. It is the first and the largest KYC registration agency, and CVL designed and implemented the KRA system in association with the AMFI for all the mutual funds of India in 2028 or in 2008. Right? What is basically a depository? Depository is basically a facilitator, a person for the holding of securities in the dematerialized form, and an enabler for the securities transaction. That means when you buy some securities, when you buy some equities, you buy some stocks, then to hold those stocks, right, and to pay you money when you want to sell that stocks, all those are done by these depositories, right. And NSDL is the first depository in India that was established in 1996. And if we talk about CDSL, who is the managing director and chief executive officer, Nehal Vora. Mumbai, Maharashtra is the headquarter, and it was established in 1999. Next. Next is S&P Global has hiked the India's fiscal year 24 GDP growth rate by 40 basis point to how much percent? So now according to S&P Global, that is Standards and Poor's rating, what is the India's expected forecast for the fiscal year 24 after the raise of 40 basis point? So now earlier it was 6.2%, and now with the addition of 40 basis point, now the expected is 6.6%, 6.4%. I correct myself, earlier it was 6%, now it has been increased by 6.4%, 0.4%, and now expected according to our forecast of S&P Global is 6.4% for the fiscal year 2024, right. If we talk about fiscal year 25, the GDP projection has been reduced to 6.4% only, that was earlier 6.9%. For 2024 it has been increased, but for 2025 it has been decreased, right. What is the target of inflation for RBI? It is between 2 to 6%, right. And for the, if we talk about the inflation for CPI, that was 4.9% in the month of October, right. That was 7.4% in the month of July, correct. So remember this. Then apart from this, friends, if we discuss some more organizations that are projecting India's GDP growth rate, such as we saw that S&P Global, it projected 6.4%. Then if we talk about IMF, International Monetary Fund, 6.3%. World Bank, they are projecting 6.3%. Then Moody's, they are projecting 6.7%. Morgan Stanley, they are projecting 6.5%, and RBI, they are projecting 6.5%, and this is for fiscal year 24. Next. Next is, what is the word of the year selected by Merriam-Webster dictionary? So what is the word of the year that has been recently selected by the Merriam-Webster dictionary? It is authentic, right. Authentic is the word of the year 2023, correct. Authentic means that is true to one's own personality, that is true, like this, that is not false, right, that is not fake, correct. It is authentic. And if we talk about Collins dictionary, they describe word, or they have selected AI as their word of the year, but for Merriam-Webster dictionary it is authentic, that is your word of the year, right. Apart from this, there are some terms that has been selected or searched words of Merriam-Webster 2023, that are the top search verbs, that is your RIS. It is a internet driven slang which means romantic appeal or charm. Then deep fake, it is a type of AI that can be used to create realistic but fake videos or audio recordings. Coronation, to act or on occasions or crowning. Then dystopian, that world relates to or being an imagined world or society in which people lead dehumanized, fearful lives. Then EGOT and X, and X is basically the rebranded Twitter. Moving on. Next is appointments and resignation. So Andry Rajoelina has been re-elected as the Madagascar's president for the third term. I repeat, who has been recently re-elected as the president of Madagascar for the third term? He will be Andry Rajoelina. Correct? Mark this. This will be his third term. Moving on. Rajat Kumar Jain, as you can see him in the picture, he has been appointed as the part-time chairman of Fino Payments Bank. So, who has been appointed as the part-time chairman of Fino Payments Bank? He will be Rajat Kumar Jain, as you can see him in the picture, right. His term will be effective from 24th of November 2023 till 1st of November 2025, and he is currently serving as an independent director in the Fino Payments Bank, correct. Next, if we talk about Fino Payments Bank, Who is the managing director and chief executive officer? Mr. Rishi Gupta. Right? Where is the headquarter? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And when was it incorporated? On 4th of April 2017. Next is sports. Tennis, if we talk about it, Italy has defeated Australia to win the Davis Cup 2023 title. I repeat, if we are talking about the tennis sports, who won the Davis Cup? Davis Cup was won by Italy, right? Italy has won the Davis Cup, and Italian team that was captained by Filippo Volanderi, they have won the Davis Cup 2023. They defeated Australia in the finals. And where was the finals held? Location of the finals was Spain. And remember, this is Italy's second Davis Cup. Previously, Italy won the Davis Cup in 1976. And this year, this Davis Cup was the 111th edition of the Davis Cup that was held. Right? Next. Next is, here you can see Italy ranked number 1 in the 2023 year-end Davis Cup national ranking. Italy has become the 10th nation to hold the number 1 ranking since the Davis Cup nation ranking were introduced in 2001 December. Canada ranked second here, followed by Australia at the third. And this Davis Cup qualifying round was held from 3rd to 5th of February in 2023. Coming back, who won this Davis Cup? It was won by Italy. Next is Red Bull's Max Verstappen has won 2023 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and has completed the season with 19th win. I repeat, Red Bull's Max Verstappen, they have won the 15th edition of the Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which was held where in UAE. Correct? It was on 26th of November, and this is also the Max Verstappen's 4th consecutive Abu Dhabi Grand Prix title and the 19th title for the season 2023. Abu Dhabi is the last race, that is the 22nd of the season. That means out of 22 races, 19 races are won by Max Verstappen, and this is a record in itself. Mark this also. Right? Here, Charles Leclerc of Monaco finished second, and George Russell secured third position for UK. Right? Moving on, then Badminton World Federation China Masters 2023 was held, and here India's Satvik and Chirag, they secured the second position and China won the title. So if we are talking about the BWF China Masters, in this, who secured the top position? China has topped here, and India secured the second position, where India's Satvik and Chirag, they secured the silver medal, or we can say they were on the second position. Right? Then next is obituary. Indian violinist and Carnatic musician B. Shashi Kumar recently passed away. So B. Shashi Kumar, a renowned Indian violinist and Carnatic musician from Kerala, has passed away at the age of 74 in Trivandrum, Kerala. He was born on 27th of April 1949 in Kerala. And remember, he worked as a music teacher in his initial days, right? And then he has also produced many musical features for All India Radio such as Nado Pasana and so on. Correct? So coming back, he has recently passed away, a very famous Indian violinist and Carnatic musician B. Shashi Kumar. Next, we are talking about a veteran Gujarati photojournalist and Padma Shri awardee Zaverilal Mehta. He also passed away recently, right? Zaverilal Dal Patram Mehta or Zaverilal Mehta ji, he recently passed away in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, right? He's a very famous photojournalist. He was also awarded with Padma Shri Award in 2018 in the field of literature and education, right? He was born in Gujarat in 1928. He started his career in 1946 as textile artist at Arvind Mills in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and in 1972 he joined as photojournalist in Gujarat Samachar, a daily Gujarati newspaper. Moving on, next is books and authors. Next is the remember book we are talking about here is Pranab, My Father Our Daughters Remembers. I repeat, Pranab, My Father Our Daughter Remembers. This is the book that has been recently authored by whom? It has been authored by Sharmistha Mukherjee. Correct? Sharmistha Mukherjee, she is the daughter of India's former 13th President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, right? And she has authored this book, that is Pranab, My Father, A Daughter Remembers. The book is the biography of Pranab Mukherjee, and this book will be published by Rupa Publications, India. This book talks about the life of Pranab Mukherjee starting from a small village in West Bengal to his rise to the president's office, right? So, this book will be authored by the daughter of Pranab Mukherjee, who was the 13th president, former president of India. And the name of the daughter who authored this book is Sarmishtha Mukherjee. Next is important days. First ever UN World Sustainable Transport Day is observed on 26th of November, and it is to recognize the pivotal role of safe, affordable, accessible and sustainable transport systems for all. I repeat, so World Sustainable Transport Day, it is observed on 26th of November, right? Mark this. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. 5th Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue was held in New Delhi and 4 MOUs was signed by NMF. ICG, Indian Coast Guard, they conducted this National Pollution Rex 9, that is your Net Pol Rex 9. This was the 9th edition of this. It was conducted off the coast of Gujarat and it was for monitoring the marine oil spill readiness. Then India organized a 5-day millet festival in Indonesia to enhance food security with ASEAN. NPCI, they instruct payment apps to deactivate the inactive UPI IDs by December 31st, 2023. Then CDSL, it became the first listed depository to register more than 10 crore Demat accounts. S&P Global has hiked the India's fiscal year 24 GDP growth forecast by 40 basis point to 6.4%. Authentic, this is the Merriam-Webster's word of the year 2023. Andry Rajoelina has re-elected as the Madagascar's president for the third term. Rajat Kumar Jain has been appointed as the part-time chairman of Fino Payments Bank. Then for tennis, Italy has defeated Australia to win the Davis Cup. This question can also be asked, that is, Davis Cup is related to which sport? It is tennis. Then Red Bull's Max Verstappen, he has won his 19th win, that is Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Then BWF China Masters were held and India's Satvik and Chirag, they have won the second place and China secured the top position. Then Indian violinist and Carnatic musician B. Shashi Kumar recently passed away. A veteran Gujarati photojournalist and Padma Shri awardee Zaverilal Mehta ji recently passed away. Sarmishtha Mukherjee, she penned down Pranab, My Father, A Daughter Remembers. This is the name of the book that was authored by Sarmishtha Mukherjee, that is the daughter of Pranab Mukherjee. Then first ever UN Sustainable Transport Day was observed this year on 26th of November 2023. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision current affairs that will be beneficial for your learning. What became, and this is an important, do take a note of it, what became the 8th wonder of the world? So remember Angkor Wat, right? Angkor Wat, it is in Cambodia. It is in Cambodia, has became the 8th wonder of the world by surpassing the Italy's Pompeii. By surpassing the Italy's Pompeii. Let me show you. This is Angkor Wat, right? This is in Cambodia, and the recognition of the 8th wonder is an informal one bestowed upon the noteworthy new structures, projects or designs. This Angkor Wat, this is an ancient temple. This is an ancient temple complex. This is located in Cambodia. It was built in 12th century and it was built by King Surya Varman II, right? Mark this also. And it was built over a span of 30 years. Here Angkor Wat is one of the UNESCO's World Heritage Site and it was inscribed in the UNESCO's World Heritage Site in 1992. If we talk about Cambodia, who is the Prime Minister of Cambodia? Hun Manet. What is the capital there? Phnom Penh is the capital of Cambodia, and Cambodian rial is the currency that is used there, right? So Angkor Wat of Cambodia, this is an ancient temple built in 12th century by King Surya Varman II. This has been now declared as the 8th wonder of the world. Moving on, here you can see Angkor Wat. This is an ancient temple in Cambodia, 12th century, built by King Surya Varman II over a period of 30 years, and it is a UNESCO's World Heritage Site and it was listed in 1992. Next, India signed a memorandum of understanding to deepen cooperation on semiconductor ecosystem with which nation? So India signed this memorandum of understanding to deepen cooperation on semiconductor ecosystem with which nation? It is with European Union, right? Mark this. So we can say India and European Union, they will be collaborating together to work towards semiconductor, right? Because we know in future semiconductors will become an important part, because these semiconductors are being used in every technology or in every electronic gadget that we see, be it a car, be it a TV, be it our smartphones or laptops, right? Here shared semiconductor ecosystem will be provided, best practices, best experiences will be provided, knowledge will be shared, various collaboration opportunities in research and development will be coming up. This will be promoting skills, right? This will be fostering collaborations through various workshops and partnerships also. So it is between India and European Union. If we talk about European Union, where is the capital? It is Brussels, Belgium, correct? And euro is the currency that is used here, and 27 members are there in European Union. So here you can see an MOU between EU and India was signed to strengthen the semiconductor supply chain and jointly pursue the innovation in this respective field. Apart from this, tell me recently whose statue was unveiled at the Wankhede Stadium? So it was of Sachin Tendulkar, and he was also named as the national icon for 3 years, right? Next, who became the first batsman to hit 50 sixes? 50 sixes in the World Cup? Rohit Sharma, right? He became the first batsman to hit 50 sixes in the World Cup. Then, who broke the Sachin Tendulkar's record for the most centuries in an ODI? Now it is 50 centuries. It is, he will be Sachin Tendulkar. Oh, he will be Virat Kohli. He broke the record. Then, when do we observe National Press Day? On 16th of November. International Students Day on 17th of November. National Epilepsy Day on 17th of November. Then International Men's Day. International Men's Day is observed on 19th of November. And World Children's Day. World Children's Day is observed on 20th of November. Next. Next is banking and finance. Recently, RBI has added 19 unauthorized forex trading platforms in the alert list, right? Now, what is, first of all, you should know what is this forex trading. Forex trading or forex exchange trading is basically buying and selling of the foreign currencies, right? Say for example, dollar is $1 is equal to 83 rupees right now, right? And say 2 days ahead $1 becomes 84 rupees. So when it was 83 rupees, I bought $100, and when it became 84, I sold those $100. So I made a profit of how much? Of 1 rupees, right? That means a total profit of 100 rupees was made by me. So many people do this kind of work and make money, right? This is your forex trading. Recently, here you can see this forex is your forex exchange of trading, right? Foreign exchange of these currencies, of buying and selling of these currencies on this market, and it is the largest and the most liquid financial market in the world. It plays a crucial role in facilitating international trade and investment, and these forex transactions take place over the counter through electronic trading platform. And recently it was RBI, they have updated their alert list that these platforms can become a scam. These platforms are not trustworthy and people should not trade on these particular platforms, right? So recently RBI authorized, or they have added 19 more entities into the alert list of these, and the total has now become 75. Next is important days. National Constitution Day, that is Samvidhan Divas, is observed on 26th of November, and this day, that is National Constitution Day or Samvidhan Divas, is annually observed on 26th of November to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India by the Constitution Assembly of India on 26th of November 1949. The Constitution of India was enacted on 26th of January in 1950 as Republic Day, but this was basically, in simple terms, you can remember 26th of November and your 26th of January. On 26th of November, it was completed. Our constitution was completed and it was ready to be adopted. And on 26th of January, our constitution was enacted, right? Or we can say it came into force. right? And on 26th of November it was completed, right? So 26th of November is observed as Constitution Day, whereas 26th of January is observed as Republic Day, right? And because on 26th of January the Constitution was adopted by us, right? So mark this. And this year in 2023 it was the 74th anniversary of the National Constitution Day. When was the first ever Constitution Day observed? So first ever, this was not the 74th anniversary of the National Constitution, but it was the 74th anniversary of adopting the Constitution of India, right? And adoption, right? When did it came into force? It came into force on 26th of January, but when it was adopted on 26th of November. And if I ask you when was the first ever National Constitution Day observed? In 2015. Next is your National Milk Day. We observe this National Milk Day on 26th of November. That is the birth anniversary of Dr. Verghese Kurien. He is the father of White Revolution in India, and White Revolution is related to milk, right? To revolutionize milk. So this National Milk Day observed on 26th of November. That is the birth anniversary of the father of or doctor of or father of White Revolution in India. That is Dr. Verghese Kurien. 26th of November marks the observance of 10th National Milk Day and also 102nd birth anniversary of Dr. Verghese Kurien. Next is 75th NCC Raising Day. We observe this on 26th of November. That is National Cadet Corps. That is the largest uniformed youth organization in the world, and they annually celebrated this Raising Day on 4th Sunday of November. Correct? And remember, this 26th of November, it marks 75th Raising Day, and this day is traditionally celebrated as NCC Day. Right? Mark this. Next, if we talk about NCC, National Cadet Corps, who is the Director General here? Lieutenant General Gurbipal Singh, and headquarters is in New Delhi. There is a motto that is unity and discipline for NCC. Moving on, name the first airline to operate flights from Noida International Airport. So Noida International Airport, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with which airline to become the launch carrier for the under construction airport, and we can say it will become the first airline to operate flights from the Noida International Airport. What is the name of that airline? It is Indigo Airlines. Right? Mark this. Then this Noida International Airport, this is a greenfield airport, and it will be India's first net zero emission airport. Net zero emission airport. Correct? Once operational, this will be the second international airport in the Delhi NCR region after Indira Gandhi International Airport. And here Indigo became the first airline to operate in the Noida International Airport. Correct? Mark this. And this for Noida International Airport, there is a code that will symbolize this airport, that is DXN. DXN. Right? Mark this. If we talk about Indigo Airline, Chief Executive Officer will be Peter Albers. Headquarters is in Gurugram, Haryana, and it was established in 2006. So here you can see PM Narendra Modi laid the foundation of Noida International Airport at Jewar in Gautam Buddha Nagar district in UP. This NIA, this is a greenfield airport, and it will be the first net zero emission airport. Once operational, this will be the second international airport in the Delhi NCR region after Indira Gandhi International Airport. Next, name the Irish author who won the Booker Prize 2023. So remember Paul Finch, right? Paul Lynch, not Finch. Paul Lynch. He became the Irish author who has won the Booker Prize 2023 for his novel. What is the name of the novel for which he won the Booker Prize? Prophet Song. Prophet Song. For the novel Prophet Song, he has recently won the Booker Prize for 2023. Correct? This Prophet Song novel was published by One World. Correct? And he was recently awarded with this Booker Prize 2023. And if we talk about him, here you can see Paul Lynch. He's an Irish author, and he won this Booker Prize for his novel Prophet Song, published by One World. And he was also awarded by Sihan Karuna Tilika, the 2022 winner, during a ceremony held at the London, UK. Then he received £50,000 sterling and the Irish trophy for his award winning the novel. And apart from this, Shehan Karuna Tilika, who won in 2022 for the Seven Moons of Mali Almeida during the Sri Lankan Civil War, right? And she was the winner of the 2022 Booker's Prize. And now Paul Lynch is the winner of the 2023 Man Booker's Prize. Next is our homework section. First, which country inaugurated the world's largest single-site solar power plant, that is Al Dafra project? Second, the Asian Development Bank has approved $500 million loan to enhance the tertiary healthcare and medical education in which state? Third, which public sector enterprise was awarded the best employer for policies in diversity and inclusion by Assocham? So these are your three homework questions, friends, and I want to see maximum participation of the students, those who are watching this video. And also all those students who are watching our video, I'll request them to share the link of this video with your friends and also let them know about this interesting platform, that is Affairscloud. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.